to talk about the history-making production tomorrow is our own Kiki Solano. Kiki,
What's
nice to
up?
have you in
Hello,
Studio
guys.
B.
Always great to join you at the desk.
Okay,
It's
so
familiar territory, it feels like. It's just natural.
walk us through the timeline of this. When did you first hear about this, and what was your initial reaction to it?
Well, I first heard about this probably about a month ago. It was brought up to me by one of our student producers. We have amazing students here, Audrey Blakely. I believe she's actually coordinating producer today. What's up, Audrey? She reached out to me and said, hey, I think this would be a great idea. Have an all-women's broadcast. I said, absolutely. That is a no-brainer to me. Let's make it happen. And so since then, we've been kind of just working with everyone, making sure we're all crewed and ready to go. And yeah.
It should be awesome because you guys are awesome, and we know you, and we know the students that are like. It's going to be cool. So why is this show tomorrow so important to you, to BYU Broadcasting, to BYU Athletics? What do you think?
I think this broadcast is so important for a lot of reasons, mainly just for what it represents, right? I mean, this is predominantly a male-dominated industry, but that doesn't mean that there's not a space for women. And actually, the way it came about was Audrey said she looked around the control room and she noticed that there was majority women, which she thought was really awesome. And so she said, why don't we make this an entire broadcast in and of itself? So to be able to do that, like you said, where you crew everyone from camera to in the control room to me and Kristen, I think that just shows and proves that there is a space for women in this industry. And beyond that, I think this matters to everyone because it's a statement that you can be a minority in your industry, in your space, in whatever you do, and your hard work, your voice, it's valued and it matters. And so I think that's why tomorrow is really, really special to me, and I think it's why it should be special to everyone, truly. And the hope is that this becomes more regular, right? I mean, I think it's really special.
Say, not just a one-off.
Exactly, yeah. No, because we're capable of doing this. We didn't have to go and find other students. We had them all here. We had the crew here. So it's something we're very much capable of doing. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
What do fans have to look forward to tomorrow in terms of content? What's going to be discussed on the show? Who are you going to be talking with? What are we looking forward to?
It is going to be a party, Spencer. It's going to be a great time. Kristen and I are ready to have fun. You guys know Kristen. She is awesome, so well-educated, so well-spoken. I'm very excited to co-host with her. So obviously we're talking all things BYU sports like you guys always do, but we're also just talking about women in sport, women in BYU sports. So Tegan Graham, I pre-recorded an interview with her. I'm really excited for that to hit air. She's awesome. I mean, we talk about her experiences here at BYU. We talk about her Second Class Citizen podcast, which is largely about women in sport. I mean, that's the whole point of it. So we talk about that, and she just leaves a really powerful message for those navigating their way through something like that, which I love. And then we'll have Liz Darger, which, as you guys know, she's also absolutely fantastic. She's the Senior Associate Athletic Director, but she holds a lot of other roles, too. She is fantastic. I've actually talked with her leading up to the broadcast because I want to make sure we're really doing everyone justice here if we're talking about BYU and women in athletics, and she's kind of the pro. So it's been really fun to touch base with her and get really excited about the broadcast with her. So we'll be doing that. We'll be talking about some of the top moments in BYU athletics for some of our women, which is really hard to narrow down because we're just looking at this season, but there is still plenty to go around. So there's a lot to be excited about. I'm pumped.
I'm pumped too, and I'm excited to point this fact out too. You did some play-by-play in gymnastics this year.
Yes.
I believe you're the first female play-by-play since Holly Rowe here.
Way
that
back.
Is
throwing it
huge.
back. Throwing it back.
I love Holly Rowe, obviously. Who doesn't? But yeah, she got her start here at BYU TV, and now she's absolutely crushing it. So yeah, thank you for making that comparison to not make me feel like I have huge shoes to fill or anything. No, but that's cool. I like that.
No, she's great. When I was a young, reporter here, I was working with Jay Monson. I was working with Holly.
Yeah.
And it was cool. So I was like, I don't think we've had a woman play-by-play since Holly Rowe.
Not that I can remember.
Just breaking streaks. Love it.
Kiki, you get to work with Kristen Kozlowski, who's one of my favorite people ever.
She's awesome.
So having the opportunity to work alongside her, what type of opportunity is this for not just you, but for BYU fans to have her in a co-hosting role? She's done it before on BYU Sports Nation, but not in the all-women show. So what type of an opportunity do you have to work alongside Kristen Kozlowski?
I mean, I think we all should feel so lucky. When Kristen talks, you just know she knows what she's talking about. I think anytime she's on a broadcast, she elevates the broadcast. So for her to be the co-host is something I'm really excited about and something all BYU fans should be really excited about because it's an opportunity for us to hear from, a former player, someone who has a really tight relationship with Juddy and the whole women's basketball program. And as we look to a new coach, she just has a lot of thoughts and experiences that she can talk to. And so I think that's really cool to have her on because, she's in it. She's been a part of it, and she knows what's up.
Kristen, I told you Kiki would say nice things about you.
Yes, she'll
there was
be
never any
Venmoing you
doubt,
later.
for the record.
Told you she would say nice things about you.
And shout out to previous co-hosts who have been women, but we haven't done an all-women's show.
Yeah.
Of Kate Hansen,
Lauren McLean.
Lauren,
Lauren,
and I believe
Lauren.
Kristen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those,
Yep.
So pretty cool. Historic stuff tomorrow coming up. We can't wait.
It's going to be fun, guys.
Thanks,
Hey,
Kiki.
Promise.
Thanks, Kiki.
Yep.
Okay, come